It's time for your brand new Awkward Tuesday phone call. And today, one of our listeners is getting married. One problem. Ever since she's been engaged, something has happened. And she's been keeping a huge secret from her fiancé.
It's never good.
Today is the day that she comes clean. And I don't think he's going to take it very well. It's your brand new Awkward Tuesday phone call right now.
It's awkward.
It's Tuesday.
It's Brooke and Jubal's Awkward Tuesday phone call.
Got an email from one of our listeners named Lisa. Lisa has a wedding that's coming up in about 6 months.
Congratulations, Lisa. That's
One
awesome.
minor snag, though. It might not happen. Hey, Lisa.
It's a little more than minor.
How are you?
Hi.
You're having a little snafu, huh, when it comes to your wedding?
I am. I really need some advice, guys.
All right, why don't you tell everybody what your issue is?
Well, I am engaged to my fiancé, David, and we were starting to do the wedding planning process, and unfortunately, my parents are having some financial difficulty and aren't able to help out as much as they had hoped. So his parents have been amazing, and they stepped in, and they offered a nice lump sum of money, basically, to put towards this wedding.
Have you disowned your parents now in the process and completely gone over to his family?
She actually wants to know how to uninvite her mom to the festivities.
Yeah, I think you should.
No. But no, so his parents have been great. They gave me all this money. And basically what I've run into is I got a little bit overzealous when it comes to having this money. And I did start booking things for the wedding, but I also kind of took like a girls' vacation with some of my friends and a bachelorette party. And
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You're using the money that his parents gave you for your own personal vacations?
Travel?
Well, they're for the wedding, their vacations that...
I feel like if he's giving, like his parents are giving you both the money, I'm assuming they're not thinking that it's going to be used for just you.
Well, they didn't specify what it needed to be used for, so I made sure to use it for stuff for the wedding, which includes a bachelorette party to Vegas and a girls' trip to Palm Springs.
Okay. Oh, wow. Two bachelorette parties, basically. That's nice. Really nice.
I wish I was one of your bridesmaids right now. It sounds like you went all out.
Right?
We
did.
How much money did they lend you?
$15,000.
Whoa.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a nice chunk of change. How much did you spend?
On, like, in total or on the girls' weekend?
Yeah, on everything outside of the actual wedding.
Well, $4,000 was for the dress because it was
girl.
custom.
Dang.
Wow. And then probably another $1,000 on just a few random bookings and just different vendors, and then roughly $6,000 to $7,000 on the trip.
Oh,
and
my God.
just different stuff.
Did you pay for everything or something? I mean, normally, whenever I have to go to a bachelor party or something, like, it's always like, hey, you got to pitch in like $400.
It makes you broke, basically.
Well, I wanted to help out as much as I could, so I paid for the meals and the flights and the rooms as well as the alcohol.
Oh, man.
Dang.
So how much money do you have left over from this $15,000?
Around $2,000.
Oh,
And this is the money that's got to be used to get things that are actually for the wedding to be used on that day.
Yes.
that's going to
So-
be just
I don't know how you're going to do it, yeah.
Are you just trying to call us to figure out how to budget a $2,000 wedding that looks like a $15,000 wedding, or what?
Are you crowdfunding? What's...
No, I need help telling my fiance what I did.
He doesn't know?
man.
No.
He doesn't know.
Okay, so
I'm starting to freak out because he keeps asking about save the dates and the venue, and he just keeps asking all these questions, and I don't know how to answer.
Okay, wait a minute. You booked all of this stuff for all your girlfriends, and how did he not know? Where did he think the money was coming from?
I guess he assumed that they were helping out or paying for things themselves.
Yeah.
I don't know.
yeah, like the way
that's
it's normally done.
yeah.
Yeah, he's like, oh, that's fun. Sounds like a good trip. He didn't realize that you were taking all the money that you had for the wedding to pay
Right.
for everybody. So what do you think he's going to say when you tell him that you've blown all this money?
To be honest, I'm not sure because I've never had money to blow before. So I really don't even have enough money to cover the deposit for the venue. And I'm not sure. I just need a little bit more to even be able to cover that.
Oh, man.
What did how do you feel right now?
I mean, I definitely wouldn't say this is the highest point that I've ever been at.
I feel awesome.
So,
I'm just like
Yeah.
sick to my stomach listening to all this.
You know, if you want to do it for free, I could have you guys come down to the radio station. I got like a certificate that says I can marry people. We could just do it for free right here if you want. All right, you know what?
Honestly, that'd be a great backup plan at this point.
You got $2,000 left. I'll take that $2,000 off your hands and do it for you. So it won't be free, but I'll charge you $2,000.
I'll be the flower girl.
No? You don't like that
Yeah.
idea? Okay. All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, give you some advice, and then you can make your Awkward Tuesday phone call, okay?
Okay, good. I really need advice on how to tell him because honestly, I haven't booked the venue, the caterer, or the DJ, and I'm sure there's more on that checklist.
Yeah, there probably is.
Your wedding's in 6 months.
You don't even have a cake yet, huh?
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, and then you can make your Awkward Tuesday phone call.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, hold on.
It's awkward.
It's Tuesday.
It's Brooke and Jubal's Awkward Tuesday phone call.
If you're just joining us for the Awkward Tuesday phone call, Lisa, a.k.a. Young Money, is on the phone with us. And she has a problem because she's getting married in about 6 months. And I can picture it right now on a grassy knoll in her front yard because that's all she's going to be able to afford.
Yep.
She'll be standing there waiting for her husband, and they'll be dressed in Carhartt clothing that they got from Costco because they can't afford anything else. If you missed it, Lisa wants to call her soon-to-be husband to break the news that she has spent almost all the money that they'd been given for their wedding. His parents gave them $15,000 to use toward their wedding. She took that. She bought herself a wedding dress. That's good.
Yeah.
That was what the money was supposed to be used for. Then she decided to have 2 bachelorette parties and pay for everything. Now she's down to about $2,000.
Oh,
And she
man.
has to call her fiancé and tell him that she's spent that money and now they don't have enough to cover the actual wedding costs.
She doesn't even have enough money to put a down payment on the venue.
Lisa, my advice to you is to just be honest and maybe he will take mercy on you.
Really?
If I were him, I wouldn't, but maybe he will. I don't know. He might be a lot nicer of a guy.
I don't know. I hope so.
Does he know that you're horribly bad with money?
He knows I have trouble managing things, and I get excited really easily over stuff. So I don't know. I'm getting really nervous as this is about to actually unfold.
You know, I do have a friend who could do it for $2,000 everything. Yeah, his name's One-Eyed Jimmy. I got to track him down, but he can bake cakes, he can DJ, he can officiate your wedding, he can do it all.
Awesome.
If I can find One-Eyed Jimmy, he'll do it for $2,000.
Yeah, I just don't know if the wedding of my dreams has room for somebody named One-Eyed Jimmy.
All right.
That doesn't sound...
Just trying to give you options. Okay,
Okay.
I'm going to dial your fiance's phone number right now and let you make your Awkward Tuesday phone call. Here we go.
Thank you.
Hey, this is David.
Hey, sweetheart, it's me.
Hey, what's going on? What are you doing?
Not much. I just wanted to call and see how your day's going.
It's good. Hey, what number is this? This isn't your cell phone.
No, it's a work line.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll program it into the phone.
Yeah. So you're having a good day?
Yeah, I'm just wrapping up some of the paperwork and invoicing and stuff. But yeah, getting it done.
Cool. Well, I just kind of wanted to call and talk about like wedding stuff and like the budget a little bit and stuff like that.
Oh, you want to talk wedding budget? I guess I should be sitting down for this one, huh?
No. Well, you know how your parents gave us, quite a bit of money for the wedding and whatnot. Well, I've spent maybe a little more of it than I anticipated. You know how I took that trip with Sarah and some of the girls not too long ago to Palm Springs, and then we did like a bachelorette party in Vegas?
Yeah, you get a bachelor party in Vegas, and I get a fishing trip. I know.
Well, all of that ended up being a little bit more expensive than I anticipated it being.
Uh-huh. But the girls covered it, right? I mean, the boys covered all of the fishing trip.
Well, I really want. I mean, I've known the girls forever. I mean, most of them I've grown up with, and so I just really wanted to be able to do something nice and not stressful for everyone. So I went ahead and kind of paid for like all of it for everybody.
What do you mean you pay for all of it?
Well, I went ahead and took care of like the hotel rooms and the food, and I helped a few girls with airfare, and
What?
Yeah, for both of the trips, I just kind of went ahead and helped a lot of the girls out and went ahead and paid for it.
Oh my, Lisa, is this?
I know. I didn't.
What money? Listen to me. What money did you use for this?
I mean, it was all wedding stuff. You know, it was trips for the wedding and a bachelorette party for the wedding, and so I don't know. I just kind of got excited about the money that your parents gave us, and I thought it would be a good idea to put it towards, you know, having a girls' weekend and that kind of stuff. So I used your parents' money.
What?
But yeah.
Lisa, how much did you spend on that?
To be honest, it was roughly, I would say, $7,000.
No. Oh my, no. This is a joke, right? I mean, this is some kind of joke.
No.
You spent $7,000 of my parents' money. So what? That means we have what? We have $8,000 left to do the venue and to pay for catering and.
Yeah, about that. I went ahead and bought a wedding dress too. It was a custom wedding dress, and I didn't want to have to tell you about it because I really want the first time that you know anything about the dress or see me in the dress. I wanted it to be special and on the day of our wedding, and so I didn't tell you that I kind of spent quite a bit on getting a dress as well.
What does quite a bit mean?
Like $4,000 range. But it's a custom dress, and it's absolutely breathtaking, and I can't wait for you to see me in it, and that's why I didn't want to tell you.
Lisa, I'm about to lose it. You spent $11,000 for a bachelorette weekend and a wedding dress of my parents' money. Is that what you're telling me?
I mean, it wasn't only that. I did buy a few other things for the wedding and for us, and I'm going to be completely honest. I only have about $2,000 left to spend on this wedding.
Oh my God, I do not understand. I don't understand.
Well, I don't know. What I was thinking is, since your parents were just so wonderful and blessed us with that much money to begin with, I was thinking maybe it wouldn't hurt if we just asked for a little bit more so that we can afford the venue and the caterer and.
What are you talking about? Ask my parents for money?
Yeah, I did the math and I worked some things out, and I really think if they could just give us another $15,000, then I can pull this wedding off and get everything scheduled.
Awkward.
That's it, just $15,000.
Oh, it's not funny. Oh my gosh.
What is it?
What's up, David?
Hello?
Hey, David, how you doing?
Not good. But what's going on here?
This is Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning.
Oh.
Lisa, are you still here? What's going on? What's happening?
Yes, I am. I'm sorry to have to tell you this way. I really wasn't sure how to break this news to you.
Yeah.
David, I'll tell you what happened. So Lisa emailed us because we do a segment on our show called the Awkward Tuesday Phone Call. If you're having an issue, email us. We'll give you some advice as long as you call that person in exchange. So Lisa told us about the problem, that she spent basically all the money your parents gave you guys for the wedding. And so she wanted to call you on the air and talk to you about it.
So is this a joke? Tell me this is a joke.
No,
Yeah.
it is not a joke. Lisa
I wish.
spent everything but $2,000.
Sorry, man.
Oh no.
Take a deep breath. Oh my God.
Sweetheart, I really think we can figure this out. I mean, your parents were so willing to give us money before. I don't see why we can't ask for some more.
Oh my gosh.
Lisa, my parents don't have another $15,000 to give to us for our wedding.
Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be a full 15. I mean, we can just see, what they might be able to help us with.
No, Lisa, I'm not going to ask my parents for more money. I'm not doing it.
I mean, I just don't know what to do to try and fix this or make it right,
Maybe have your bridesmaids reimburse you for all that money you spent on their vacations.
Yes.
I know I'm just terrible at asking people for money.
It doesn't sound like it.
Not at all.
Yeah, it sounds like you're perfectly okay with it as long as they're David's parents.
David, what if we just threw out a number like 10, like 10,000?
I can't do that, Lisa. I cannot do that.
Is there some kind of compromise that you guys can figure out a way to handle this for $2,000?
So we have $2,000 left.
Right.
Okay, so-
And we can't book the venue until we get at least another $2,000 so that we have the down payment.
This is blowing my mind, Lisa. I really don't know what to do. I really don't.
Look, I know that you weren't expecting this, and this is just it's stressful, but you're just so smart and gracious, and I know that you'll be able to figure out something for us.
But I don't know how to pull money out of thin air. I mean, that I haven't figured out.
You're not a magician?
Wait, is it?
I'm not a magician. No, I'm not a magician.
Do you guys not have any of your own money to put into this wedding?
I mean, not enough. I took some time off from work to prepare for this wedding.
What?
To go on vacations and hang out.
You took time off work to plan your wedding?
I've done a lot of research. I've looked into things. I mean, I've got a lot of stuff figured out. I just haven't been able to book anything because of the funds problem.
Oh, that makes sense. Oh my gosh.
Lisa, okay, wait, Lisa. Here's the thing. We're in a really crappy situation, obviously, and this is me. Just go with me here. This is the only thing I can put together on this. I think we take the $2,000 that we have left from my parents' 15, and we put it all on black on the roulette.
What? Oh
This
my
is your
I love it.
financial solution?
That's crazy.
David, are you being serious?
Yeah, I'm being serious. But look, if we win once, then we're good, right? But if I say we put it down again after we win, and we'll be able to take care of this. We'll be able to do this on our own.
If you hit it enough times, you'll be back up to $15,000. But you guys could lose it all.
If we lose it, then we let's do the drive-through wedding thing in Vegas. Let's just do it.
You want the wedding of my dreams to be done in a drive-through?
No, I don't want that. Unless we lose. But I think luck is on our side on this. I think we're going to win.
What are you talking
Just like most gamblers.
You guys are like meant for each
Oh
other.
my goodness. Okay, I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I trust you, and if you think this is our only option right now, then
No.
okay.
Let's do it.
this. Let's go to Vegas.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Let's just do this because we have to get this done. I mean, we actually have to get married. You know what I mean?
Okay, if by chance we need to get married there, we will find a better chapel than one of those like drive-up Elvis ones.
Oh, I can't wait to
Okay.
hear
Yeah.
the
Will you guys
conversation.
keep us updated, please?
Yes.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, Lisa, thank you for doing the Awkward Tuesday phone call today.
No, thank you guys
Yeah.
for the advice.
And
We
you
appreciate it.
good luck with everything,
Yeah.
okay?
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah. No
We're
problem.
gonna need luck.
Yeah.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, I love listening to your show. It constantly makes me thankful that I was born with more than half of a brain. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning talking about today's Awkward Tuesday phone call. Lisa emailed us because she was having an issue. She had gotten $15,000 from her fiancé's parents for their wedding.
Wow.
She blew almost all of it on her bachelorette party and then another girls' trip to celebrate too.
Two bachelor parties.
And a $4,000 dress. She ended up having like $2,000 left, and she needed to call her fiance to break the news that she had blown all the money.
And I mean, even aside from the two trips that she paid for all of her girlfriends to go on with her, if you have a $15,000 wedding budget, $4,000 for a wedding gown doesn't fit in that budget.
People are texting in at 78592. Why doesn't she take the dress back? Well, she can't. That's her dream dress.
And it was custom made,
Yeah.
so she can't.
Exactly.
So they came up with the best plan ever.
Oh my God. Just when I thought she was the dumbest one in the situation.
Well, I think that he's just trying to figure out how to solve the problem. She actually wanted to ask his parents for more money, and he was like, no, what we're going to do is we're going to go to Vegas and take that $2,000, put it all on black, see if we can hit that a couple times and get the $15,000 back.
Yeah.
And if they don't get it back, then they'll just have a Vegas wedding on the cheap.
That is as idiotic as the other idea. Why
It's
wouldn't he
exciting.
just tell her, hey, maybe you should go back to work since you took time off your job to plan our wedding that nothing is planned for.
Takes the fun out of it, though.
and then save that money for the next 6 months.
Somebody else texted in at 78592. I was going to say that he should leave her, but they sound perfect for each other.
really do.
Exactly.
They really do. Somebody else said at 78592, I see bankruptcy in their future.
They're the people,
What are you talking about? They're sound financial.
They're the people that could make trillions of dollars and still be broke.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens with them. We'll try to keep you updated on if their Vegas spree ends up well or if they're just going to do a drive-through Elvis wedding in Vegas. She was all upset, too. She's like, you want me to have my dream wedding in Vegas? It's like, dude, you spent the money. It's your bed. You got to sleep in it now.
Yeah, and you get to sleep in it in that fabulous wedding gown.
Yeah.
So it's not that bad.
We'll see if we can keep you updated on that. Remember, if you want to do an Awkward Tuesday phone call, just email us, tell us about your issue, and then you can make a very awkward phone call in exchange.
Moving 92.